guys, it's Jessica. Today I have something a bit different for you. I will be showing you how to make Finn from Adventure Time's golden sword. Enjoy! Alright, so first I'm going to take this paper clip and I'm going to straighten it out so that we have a bit of a metal base just to make the sword more sturdy. Once that's nice and straight, we're going to start mixing our clay. So here I have some Fimo gold as well as a bit of translucent yellow, and Finn's sword is very yellow, but I quite like working with metallic colors, so I decided to make a bit of a mix between the two. Here you can see I'm just folding the colors together, then rolling them out in order to get a nice smooth blend. If you guys have a pasta machine, pasta roller, that would definitely make the blending process a lot easier. Once you're satisfied with the color, you're just going to roll it into a nice long snake, and you want it to be decently thick. Next you're going to insert your paper clip, and you're just going to kind of squeeze that on there, and that's just going to help with the rigidity of the sword so it doesn't break as easily. Next you're going to roll it and you're going to flatten it. Here you can see I'm just squeezing in the sides to make sure it's more uniform shape, and that will help us later when we actually cut the blade. Alright, so to begin the shaping, I'm going to round off the bottom and make a bit of a point with my blade. Then I'm going to go over to the side and cut a nice strip off on an angle. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side so it makes a nice point at the top. Once I'm done that, I'm basically going in with my blade and making sure all the edges are nice and smooth, and I had to move my paperclip back a little bit because it was sticking out a bit too far. Alright, now we're done with the base of the sword and we're going to move on to the handle. So you're going to take a bit of black clay, here I'm using Black Fimo brand polymer clay, and you're going to roll a small log. This will eventually be the guard of the sword. Now I'm going to take my blade and I'm going to flatten out the sides as well as the little points so it has more edges, it has better edges to it. When you're done shaping it, you're going to take a small needle tool and you're going to poke a hole right in the middle, and here I'm just covering the paper clip with some TLS. And that step isn't necessary, it just helps with the binding a little bit so it stays on there a bit better. So once you're done with that, you're just going to slide on the guard and press it in place. Now we're going to take another small log of black clay, and this is going to be the grip of the sword, and you want it to be a little bit thin. Mine here is a little thick, but either way it still works out. And to make the pommel, you're going to curve the edge of that log and you're going to flatten it out so you have a nice little circle there. Here I'm just smoothing everything together. Now, like we did with the guard, you're going to poke a pin into the grip and you're going to cover the paper clip with TLS and you're just going to gently slide it on there. Alright, after tweaking everything and making sure it looks the way you want it to, you can put a head pin in, and this is optional. This is just if you want it to be a charm or something like on a keychain, and you can just take your needle tool, add some TLS, and insert your head pin. Now we're going to be creating some of the minor details. So you're going to take a strip of dark blue clay, roll it out, make sure it's nice and flat, and you're going to cover the grip. Basically what you're going to do is once you like the shape of it, you're going to wrap it around and make sure that it covers it. Alright, once that's done, you're going to make an indent in the pommel, and this is where your red jewel will go. Here I just have a small ball of red Fimo clay. I'm adding a bit of TLS and you just pop it right in. It's finally time to add the finishing details. So with an X-Acto blade you're going to make a few strategic cuts adding lots of dents and scratches to the blade, and you can basically add whichever kinds of scratches and dents that you want. You can put them wherever you want, but I tried to follow as closely to Finn's sword as I could. And to get those nice scratches, I'm just taking the back of my X-Acto blade and gently drawing it in there. If you really want to make those details stand out, you can take a little bit of black chalk pastel and just fill in the lines with a small paintbrush. So this is what the finished sword looks like before it's been baked. And this is what it looks like after it's been baked and glazed. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you want to see next.